Alright everybody, good morning and happy Sunday to all of you. First thing you're going to notice is that my camera isn't on, and for whatever reason I can't get my footage to come on. You can see there's just 3 blue dots. I don't know why, I don't know what the deal is. I couldn't really tell you why. I'm not able to get the video to come through. It's running perfectly fine. I just have no idea what the deal is here. I'm gonna try my best to see if I can't get it working in the few seconds that I have here, but I'm not thinking I'm gonna be able to. I've tried and tried and tried all morning, and for whatever reason, all of a sudden now the camera is like, nope, not gonna work. Not going to work. One other thing, I can try it through NVIDIA broadcast real quick and see if that'll possibly work for me, but I doubt it. For some reason, it's not working for us, guys. Don't know what the dealio is, but that's okay. Is what it is. Technical difficulties are always to be expected. Let's see who we have here. We have Nitro, we have Nilsku, we have Khaled, hello, we have Mr. Nice Guy, we have Ryan Hare, hello my friend, we have Gamer Boy, hello, welcome. I hope you guys, and Farmer, can't forget Farmer, he's always here, one of the OGs. Thank you so much everybody for joining me this lovely Sunday morning. 9:06 a.m. for me, Eastern time, and as you can see, lovely, the A320neo and Qatar Airways paint scheme sitting in front of us. Currently, we are in Saudi Arabia, everybody, and the name of the airport of which we are sitting at is King Khalid International Airport. We are heading over to Doha Hamad International Airport for the first leg of the journey. There's only 3 legs today, folks, and this first leg is 1 hour and 6 minutes cruising at 39,000 feet. As you guys know, what was I gonna say? I'll be forgetting. Oh yeah. As you guys know, the airplane's completely cold and dark. The first stream of the day, or the first leg of the day, we obviously start up with a cold and dark setup here, so we don't have anything going on. But before we start, let me try to fix the camera one more time. Just one more time. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, guys, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. This is really weird to me. I think it might be a Streamlabs thing, to be completely honest with you. Just because it's here, it's on. I'm looking at it. It says it's working, but it's not on the screen. Let me try to remove the source completely, and let's try to add a source again. Let's try to add the video capture source one more time. Yep, that's the name of the source. Solution type. And yeah, no, it's just not popping up. I don't know. I really don't know what the deal is. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not on the screen. It's just not there. For whatever reason. Video capture device, normally in the bottom left hand corner, the camera's on. I can view myself in it. It's just not here. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, let me try going to blank live real quick. This is just a screen that I have for the last replay, and head back to live and see if it comes up, which it isn't either. I mean, sometimes when this happens, I just simply double click the source and see if that could possibly be the reason. Let's try that again. Yeah, no, it's not working. I don't know what the dealio is here. I don't know what the dealio is here, everybody. It's saying that the camera source is busy. Another application is currently using this camera. To use it here first, stop using it in the other application. What? The camera source has changed. Restart the camera in any application. Oh, Malone. Alright, we might be able to get it working then, guys. Hold on. It's telling me to restart the camera. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, we'll get it going. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Restarted the camera. It's connecting now. And like I said, this is the last try that we are going to give it. The last try, everybody. And this wouldn't be a usual Michael stream without any nonsense now, would it? Well, let me just try something else. Alright. I'm just going to leave it on for now, and if it magically starts working from the time that we are going along with our business to when we are flying, then it'll work. If not, oh well, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Not going to lose any sleep over it. Everybody just be prepared to tell people in the chat as to why my camera isn't here, because I know people are gonna be heartbroken over that. You won't be able to see my beautiful face. But anyways, we need to go ahead and get started here, folks. We need to head inside the flight deck and get everything up and going. Completely cold and dark here. Let's head up top first. Let's get our external power on. There we go. Lovely. Let's get batteries 1 and 2 on. Let's get our crew supply oxygen on. Let's get our emergency exit lights armed, and let's get our nav and logo lights on. Let's come up here to our aiders and go to 1, 2, and 3 to nav. Alright, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Qatar livery works best in 737 when on short haul flights, but on long haul aircraft it works in all craft. I mean, these were kind of just flights that I looked up very quickly the other day and saw that they were using an A320neo for these two legs and kind of went with it, to be honest with you. Okay. Continuing along here. Let's get our flight briefing pulled up. Let's get the flight briefing pulled up, please. There we go. Alright. Let's come on down here to the old McDo. We're going to click on Init. We're going to go Init Request. That's going to pull our flight from SimBrief. There we go. Lovely. We're going to get our wind and temperatures as well. Excellent, that's looking good. Let's come over here to Init again, click the right to get our zero fuel. UAV, hello, he says, face cam, it's not working. It is not working, my friend. I have no idea why. We spent the first couple of minutes of the stream trying to... It's not broken. It's, well, I mean, I guess you could say it's broken. I can see it. I can see the preview of the camera and that it's working fine. But it's not translating over at all to the stream through OBS. I don't know why exactly. I'm not sure exactly what the problem could be. You know, like I said, I can see the square that it's working down here. I'm looking right at it. The square is there in Streamlabs, like I should be able to use it, but it's just the camera isn't coming through, so I have no idea. Oh well, not being able to see my face isn't going to ruin the stream, and if it does for you, then maybe your priorities should be readjusted. But let's get all of this information taken care of first. Our fuel, we'll bring that over from SimBrief. 11,469 pounds. Our payload, let's get our passengers over. We have 150 coming along today. Oh my god, what was that? Jesus. We have 128,047 pounds today for our zero fuel weight and 24.9 for a CG. So 128.0 and 24.9. There we go. And then our block fuel, like we said, 11.5. I just always check the
Ladies and gentlemen
OFB
from
in
the
there.
flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right. I forgot that we had turned the cabin announcements on. Crew route, hello, my friend. Gamer boy, camera broken? Yeah. Unfortunately. I sound like my mood is off? I don't think so. I mean, I feel pretty happy. I feel pretty happy, guys. I'm not sure. Khaled, hello. Football training canceled due to heavy rain. Guess you can watch the whole stream? Alright. You sound like you're tired? I mean, I did wake up about, 35 minutes ago. It is Sunday after all. It is Sunday, so I sleep late. I take it right to the limit. We're departing 15 right out of King Khalid International Airport. Khalid, this airport's for you, King Khalid. And we're taking the Altav 1H. There it is right there. Insert that in. Our arrival into Doha is going to be on 16 left. There it is. What plane would I like to fly in real life? I don't know. We're going to direct arrival into Doha as well. I mean, an airplane I've never flown in before, which would be my favorite airplane, will be the 727-100. Or any 727 for that matter. Or any of the older classic airliners, 737-200, 727, 747 I would love to fly in. Never got a chance to fly in one of those. I've only ever flown in narrow bodies. Alright, let's check through the flight plan here and just make sure that we are all on the up and up. Alright, that's looking good to me, everybody. Lovely. I am happy with that. Okay, let's get our performance done now. We're going to go flaps 1, flex to temperature 25 as always, V speeds. 130 for V1, 131 for rotate, and 135 for V2. Let's get this back over to ARC. Let's come over here, let's get our cruising altitude entered in. 39,000 feet. We're going up there today, everybody, for a 1 hour and 3-minute flight, or 9-minute flight. Let's get our APU fired up now. Let's get our no smoking signs on and our seatbelt signs on. Wait for that to get fired up. We'll come down here, we'll get our TCAS on, and we will get our cockpit door locked. Predictive wind shear just got turned on as well. Okay, lovely. Just gotta wait for the APU to come alive. You have autumn break next week, so you're lucky. Nice. I know I'm the king, no need to tell me. Classic choice? Oh yeah, man, one of my favorites. You'd like to fly on an A350? I wouldn't mind one of those as well. A350 787? Nice. Go fly for your VA? Alright, man, have fun. Have a good time. Still annoyed about this. You know, I would like it to just work for us. I didn't think that was going to be too much to ask for today. Streamlabs. Really didn't think so. Yeah, I really don't understand why it's... Let me try one other thing here. Let me try one other thing. 2 seconds. Alright. 777X, oh yeah. That is going to be a fantastic airplane. Okay, our APU is fired up. Let's get our external power off now. Let's get our APU bleed on. Alright, we are pretty much good to go, ladies and germs. We're just going to ask to prepare for pushback and departure. And let's check our charts.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Alright, we are going out on runway 15 right. Quite an easy taxi to get there. We're going to push back out into our left. Taxi across the apron, left on the taxiway Papa, right onto Alpha,
Departure check completed.
and take that all the way to 15 right. Okay, that's easy. Very, very easy. What do wingtips do? You mean the winglets? It's all about stabilization of the airplane, fuel efficiency. Alright, let's get to the overhead panel. Let's get our fuel pumps on now. Master start switch. We'll bring this down to ignition start. And then we'll get over to our engine view because we can unlock the gear from here and start the engines as well. Still working on our camera. Let's see if this worked. If it does, you guys should be looking at my keyboard.
Release parking brakes.
Nope. Still not going to work for us, huh?
Release parking brakes.
Okay, okay. Alright,
Commencing
releasing
push.
parking brake.
All engines
Engine
clear.
2.
Start at will.
Coming up. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know, man. I've tried a couple different things now, and, Boris, so I couldn't tell you. Engine number 1 side, engine number 1 coming up. What's that black box? That's the camera. And those, you see those 3 little dots bouncing up and down? That's the camera trying to connect. And like I said, we're not having any luck with it. It's almost like it's connected, but we're not, it's not giving us any data. Connect and reconnect? Yes, I did several times. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see. It might be a driver update or something like that, guys, so I'm gonna have to look. Alright, sounds like we had 2 good engine starts there. Let's get back inside the flight deck here. I don't know where these guys are pushing us to, but we're supposed to go to the left.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Alright, yeah. We're nowhere near ready for takeoff, but thanks, buddy. And welcome, everybody. Kamar, hello, welcome, my friend. Remember, everybody, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button on this video for me. Hey, we have somebody departing right there. Looks like an Emirates aircraft. 777. Very cool.
Set parking brakes.
Set parking brakes, you got it.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, lovely. Like I said, everybody, remember to hit the like button on this video for me. I would really greatly appreciate that. And if you are new here and you are enjoying the stream, please consider becoming a subscriber. We are chasing 750, everybody. We are sitting at 648, so we only have 102 more to go. Absolutely fantastic. I can't thank everybody enough for all of your love and support lately. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get our flight controls checked here.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, everything looking good. Let's get over to our wing. Let's get flaps to position 1.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
See, my flight plan looks good? Nice. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Yeah, I asked our pushback tug to push us out to the left, and he pushed us out to the right. So, are you going to stop, sir? Sir? Sir in the Airbus in front of us. Thank you. Is he just going to go around us? I don't know. We'll just let him do his thing. FSLTL. Put it in rice? I didn't drop it in water, my man. I think it's just a driver update, to be completely honest with you. But we are all ready to go. Given this A321 doesn't slam into us. Alright, we're out of here, everybody. We gotta beat this guy. Alright, we're rolling. I guess we're going to take the long way around, given the... Actually, you know what? We'll just do a full 360 here. We can make this turn. Alright. Thanks, GSX. I asked you to push us back to the left, and that's where they brought us. Very weird. Okay. Auto brakes coming to maximum. Cabin Give them a check. Spoilers. Armed. Takeoff config. Normal. Alright. We are ready to go. You just gotta taxi to our runway and get on out of here, everybody. Heading to Doha, our first Qatar Airways flight, everybody, on stream. This has been one that's been requested quite a few times. Thinking with the camera, it is probably a driver update. Should have updated on its own though. And to be honest, what I use for my camera, guys, is I use something called EpoCam, and it's not even a actual webcam. It's actually using an iPhone. So it's using an iPhone, and it is a app that utilizes the camera from the iPhone and transmits it to Streamlabs, so you can use your iPhone as a webcam. And it does have its own app on the PC and everything like that, and it does connect to your iPhone via Wi-Fi. And I'm thinking it just might be a driver update. Like I said, because the camera's working, obviously I can see it, the app is working. I can preview the camera via the app on my computer. So if I bring the app up on my computer, I can actually see myself on it. It's just not kind of transmitting over to Streamlabs. I don't know what the deal is. But hey, what's Microsoft Flight Simulator stream without a little bit of problems, huh? But hey, now I can pick my nose and you guys won't be able to say anything. Just kidding. And it looks like we have some regular road traffic crossing the taxiway up here. This is interesting. Gosh, I hope Microsoft and Asobo will get around to fixing some of these issues with these airports. Like, we just have a random bridge just sitting here. Looks like it's supposed to be a roadway. It looks like maybe it continues on going this way around the airport, but maybe they just haven't gotten around to fixing it. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, yay, yay. Hey, looks like we have a airplane departing here. Actually, I think he just came in. Looks like a 777. If you're looking for the donation link, guys, it's !donate. Just !donate. And thank you immediately for your consideration. We had a little bit of a long taxi here, everybody. Quite the long taxi indeed. Oop. Let's get lined back up on the center of that taxiway, yeah? Well, what's everybody have planned today? Other than watching my wonderful stream, of course. Anybody have any fun plans? Anybody doing anything fun? Anybody hanging out with the family? Sunday dinner? After this, it's Sunday night football, baby. Watching football, American football, from 1 p.m. to about 11 when it ends. Looks like we're going to have an airplane departing in front of us. You got a 30-minute taxi in your 787? Good God. Yeah, I've had a few of those. I've had a few of those. I can remember back in the day with Kamar coming
Loving
in.
your streams, Captain Michael.
Oh, well, thank you, Kamar. I really greatly appreciate you coming in with a $2.23 donation. Thank you so much, Kamar. I really greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Coming in with the $2.23. Thank you so much, my friend. Really greatly appreciate you. You are absolutely amazing. I do have to update your Cowboys will win tonight. Yeah, man, probably so. Cooper Rush is looking fantastic. We'll see what they actually end up doing with we'll see what they actually end up doing with Dak. Whoa. Sorry guys, not paying attention. I'm updating the updating the leaderboard. Brings you up to 1672, Kamar. Thank you. Thank you. You are wonderful. Remember, all donations get turned around and go right back into the channel and into the stream to make it better. Everybody. So thank you so much. Alright, finally, approaching our departure runway up here. Alright, here we go, everybody. Let's come up top. Landing lights on, nose lights coming to take off, turn offs on, strobes on as well. Alright, let's get the bleep out of here, everybody. Enjoy the departure on our way to Doha. Alright, throttle's coming up, 40%. And flex. Thrust lever's not set. Okay, whatever. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate. I don't know why they give their safety briefing after we've already taken off. Might be a bug with fly-by-wire. At least I hope so. Kind of feel like a safety briefing would be given after the fact. Kumar says, I'm from the UK and I love watching your streams in the day, in the daytime, especially when I'm eating. Love the streams. Thank you, Kumar. Really greatly appreciate you, man, that you are enjoying the content. Really means a lot to me. You have no idea. You know, it just makes me very happy when I know that people are enjoying the content that I am putting out. So, really happy that you are enjoying yourself, my friend. Really, really happy about that. Alright, levers coming into climb. Bringing the nose down. And get autopilot on as well. Nice takeoff, thanks, Farmer. Although the Airbus's autopilot has been weird lately. That's the second time in a row that I've had to set this to managed again after we've departed. Normally it stays on its own, and that's also the second time I've had to engage auto throttle and everything. Usually that'll just engage automatically. Flaps coming clean. See my flight plan on the ND? Sure. Well, let me get it over to plan. There we go. But our airplane is currently not following it. Why? Oh, jeez, what's going on here? Whoop, we're having an issue, everybody. Airplane is not following our desired flight path here. Hold on, gotta put ourselves into manual mode here. Pilot SB says, how do you get custom wing views for the fly-by-wire? I made them myself, and I can give you a little tutorial on how to do that once we get our flight plan all situated here. I think that may have been the problem. Let's see if we'll follow along now. In nav mode. Alright, we should be good now. That may have been a mistake on my part. May have been a mistake on my part, everybody. But, I can't tell. I don't know. Weird. But, yeah, to get custom wing views, it's actually pretty simple. Let me turn down the sim volume quickly so I'm not yelling. So to get custom wing views, the easiest way you're going to go about doing that is if you come to the front of the aircraft here. If you come to the front of the aircraft and you put yourself in the regular pilot view, all you're going to need to do is come up here to the camera icon and flip this down. And this works on Xbox too, by the way. This works across both platforms. So switch it down to camera, come over to pilot, and click co-pilot. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use your left arrow keys or whatever keys you use to go up and down, left and right inside the your view wherever you are, and go all the way to the left, as far left as it will let you. And then you're simply just going to hit pilot again. And then it boops you outside the airplane like that. From here, whatever key bindings you have to set custom views, for instance, I think the default Microsoft Flight Simulator key commands is Control-Alt, and then the number key associated. So Control-Alt-1 for custom view 1, 2 for 3, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, etc. So if you wanted to save a new view, you would just simply hit Control, Alt, whatever number key, and then it will allow you to kind of move in and around here. Let me see. Can I make... Do I have a view set to 7? Yes, I do. What about 9? Yeah, I do have one set to 9 as well. I have all of my custom views taken up, but yeah, that's about how you do it, my friend. Pretty simple. Everybody, if you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that like button for me. I would really, really greatly appreciate that. Get an outside view here of our lovely airplane. We never got our landing lights taken off because of the weird issue with our autopilot, but that's taken care of now. But remember, everybody, if you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that like button for me. I would really, really greatly appreciate that. Also, if you are new here and you are enjoying the stream, please consider becoming a subscriber. I would really, really greatly appreciate that as well. We are currently chasing 750 subscribers, everybody. 750. We are currently sitting at 649. We only have 101 more to go, everybody. 101 more to go until 750. And for all of you new here that are just tuning in for the first time, I normally do have a face camera on. I normally do show myself during the stream, but we can't get it working this morning. Not sure exactly what's going on with it, but we'll get that fixed for tomorrow's stream. So yeah, if you're new here, everybody, do me a big favor, help me out to get me to 750. Hit that subscribe button and consider turning on notifications so you will be informed whenever I go live, and completely stomp on that like button to get us up to as many likes as we possibly can on this stream today. Please and thank you, everybody, and thank you so much to everybody that has showed their continued support. Thank you so much to all of my donors. You can see in the bottom right corner the leaderboard, and then the scroll wheel showing all the recent donations that I've received. Thank you so much to all of you. You are all absolutely wonderful. If it weren't for all of you viewers and all of you subscribers, and just the people that aren't even subscribed and tune into my streams anyway, you know, thank you. You guys are the driving force behind me doing this. You know, you guys are the main reason why I do it. If it weren't for you guys, you know, it would be pointless for me to do this. So thank you so much. Much love to all of you indeed. Alright, let's get some tunes rocking, everybody. Headwind updated the 900 Neo? Nice, I'll have to download it. True chill? Oh yeah, I always like to bring the chill vibes. And this is my favorite song on the playlist as well. All right. Heading up to our cruising altitude, 39,000 feet. For this first leg, we have 341 nautical miles to go. 787 tomorrow, maybe? Nope, tomorrow is the MD-80, my friend. That stream has already been scheduled. We'll be doing Hawaiian Airlines, and they operate Boeing 717s, which is pretty much the same thing as the MD-80, except the 717's flight deck is different and modernized. When Boeing took over, they completely redid the flight deck. But Hawaiian Airlines does operate those, and they do operate like 20 to 30 minute flights in between each island, which I found absolutely really cool and really fun. So we'll be doing some of those ops tomorrow. Down for some MD-80. Oh yeah, the last time we flew the MD-80 though, we had an engine failure at about 1,000 feet. I think it may even have been less than 1,000 feet. Where were we landing? I forget. I don't remember where we were landing in, but yeah, we were coming down and we were in an extreme crosswind. I mean, we didn't really have any choice but to put the airplane down once the engine failed. You know, we were at like 23, 24 knot winds, gusting all over the place. Visibility was extremely poor. Rain was terrible. And yeah, we had our right-hand engine quit out on us, which was, you know. But we still got her down regardless, and we buttered her after that. I think we got like a minus 110 or around there. Given the circumstances, given the winds and the sudden engine failure, I would say that deserves a nice pass. Everybody, if you haven't done so already, I'm going to repeat this vigorously, and for that I apologize. Remember to hit that like button for me on this video. I would really, really greatly appreciate it. Get the stream up to as many likes as we possibly can. I haven't checked where we are at for the like count. Let me just see. We are sitting at 9. 9 likes, everybody. Let's get to as many as we possibly can. Pin it? Alright. No problem. Thank you for making that message. Alright, we're approaching 39,000 feet. This is one of the highest cruising altitudes I think that we've ever had on stream, believe it or not. 286 nautical miles to go. Let's get our top of descent calculator all situated here. And let's bring up our charts and see exactly what altitude they would like us to go down to. Like I said, we are going direct. We're not following a star. Going in on 16 left. And according to this, 2,500 feet with a maximum of 220 knots by waypoint Tovan. First off, let's just see if that agrees down here. Tovan. We don't have a Tovan. What about Musig? We do have a Musig right here, and that's 2,500 feet as well, 220. Okay. Alright, cool. So, always just like to make sure that that matches exactly what I'm looking at our charts. Target altitude is 2,500 feet, and vertical speed on descent is always about 1,600 feet per minute, so 155 nautical miles or so before we reach Doha is when we will start our descent, everybody. $101 subscribers to go, everybody, until 750. And who knows, I'm hoping possibly by the time we reach 750, everybody, I'm hoping that maybe the FlyByWire A380 will be released. And we can start cruising around in the A380. How does that sound? That sounds absolutely fantastic to me. We'll see how we can really handle the Super Jumbo, everybody. The Super Jumbo with the double bubble. then also really looking forward to the PMDG 747 as well. I mean, I know we have the Salty Mod 7.4 guys, but I mean, you see how it works. I will give an honest opinion, the Salty 747 does fly very well. I will give it that. It does fly very nicely. The only thing I don't like about it is the autopilot is just so unreliable. So unreliable. Every single time. I mean, when did we last fly it? Was that Friday? Do I think the fly-by-wire is good? Yeah, absolutely, especially for a open source freeware airplane. Yeah, fly-by-wire A32NX is an absolute must-have. The amount of simulation that you get out of it and the fact that it's free, you know what I mean, is really what makes it worth it. You can't go wrong with a freeware that's of this quality. You really can't. Well, I was just saying the other day, imagine if we had this type of freeware back in the FSX days or the FS 2004 days. Could you imagine that? My mind would have been blown. Absolutely blown wide open. And we had some okay freeware back in those days too. Also PMDG 777 and Bluebird 7.5, yep. Any builds A310 is coming. What do I prefer, Phoenix A320 or fly-by-wire? I do not own the Phoenix. The reason why I do not own the Phoenix is because I have the fly-by-wire. And I think that the fly-by-wire offers enough quality to not grab the Phoenix, and I'd rather put my cash towards another airplane. So I personally don't have an opinion on the Phoenix, but I've heard it's absolutely fantastic. Based on all the reviews that I've seen, would I recommend it? Sure. I mean, I've never flown it myself, so I couldn't tell you, but everybody that I know that has it said it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, either of these airplanes I would highly recommend for sure. Alright, 39,000 everybody. Remember, if you are new here and you are enjoying what you are seeing, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me and turn on notifications for the channel. I would really appreciate that. We are chasing 750 for our next milestone, everybody. And at 750, we will be doing a group flight, everyone. Group flight at 750, so everybody be prepared and save the date. That is more than likely going to be on a Saturday, just to give everybody an even chance to join. You have the Phoenix and prefer the fly-by-wire? Nice. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I've heard fantastic things about both of them. And the fly-by-wire is such a good airplane that I really don't mind passing on the Phoenix to get something else in the future and save my money on something like the PMDG 777 or the 7.4. You know, that's kind of my thought behind it. Geek, hello, welcome. How are you, Geek? What'd you have for breakfast this morning? 15 breakfast burritos, 4 gallons of orange juice, 15 pancakes, 60 sausages, and a pound of bacon. And just an announcement, everybody, the camera is not functioning today. We spent a good amount of the early goings of the stream this morning trying to get it functioning once we went live. And we couldn't get it going. And like I said, I don't know what the deal is. I'm really going to have to take a look into it because it's being weird. Being weird. I'm suspecting it's actually probably a driver problem. Because I can view myself on the camera. I know it's not the camera. I know it works. It's just we're not able to get the video capture from the camera into Streamlabs. It just shows a black box. So, weird. Weird. Just woke up and haven't ate yet? Nice. Yeah, I woke up probably at about 8:25 a.m., about 35 minutes before the scheduled start time. Rolled out of bed, got my coffee, made the bed, said hello to the kitty for a little bit, said hello to the girlfriend for a little bit, and then I got started right up and ready to go. Everybody, stomp that like button for me. Let's get our like goal. We'll go for 20 on this stream, everybody. 20 likes for this stream, and we'll see where we get. Excuse me. Let's hope for some butters today, too, everybody. And just a reminder to everybody watching, you can track my flights on Volanta. Just so you guys know. I went through and chatted and liked the streams when they were scheduled. I know, I noticed you do that. I really appreciate that, my friend. You always want to get the first comment, do you? Okay, let's see, 197 to go, and our little computer over here is telling us to start descending at 161 nautical miles before we arrive in Doha, which I would agree with, seeming as we are at 39,000, so it's going to take us some time to get down. It's going to take us some time to get down, so I would agree with that. You are a good streamer. Well, thank you, Simulations. Really greatly appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate your kind words. I always try to provide the best quality stream for everybody and chat everybody up as much as I can and talk to as many people as I can. You know, I really think that streamer and audience engagement is really, really important when it comes to streaming in general, regardless of what you are streaming, whether it be Fortnite, Call of Duty, Flight Simulator, Minecraft. It really doesn't matter. Audience engagement is really the most important thing, and talking to your audience and talking to your people, because we're all here together. Just because I'm the only one that can throw my voice out there doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation through chat, you know what I mean? And I'm a very big believer in that. I have GSX, but the jetways are not working. Do I know why? So, there's a couple of different reasons that I've noticed. GSX was working absolutely wonderfully up until sim update. What was the most recent one we had? 10 or 11? It was working pretty well. FS Dream Team had applied a couple updates to it and got it working pretty well. I would say, if they're not working, try repositioning yourself at the gate And if it still doesn't work, what you can do is, I'll bring up the GSX menu right here. I'm not sure what it looks like in flight. I think when we're in flight, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just going to say loading. But when you first get to the gate, click on the reposition aircraft button, and it'll ask you to like reposition at current gate. Click yes, and it'll move the airplane to where it needs to go according to what GSX knows about the airport profile. So that way it should be in the proper position for the jetways to work. That's usually what I do. It's a very rare occasion though that I can get the jetways to work once I've landed and pulled up to the gate. It's a very rare occasion that they actually work. Usually they don't. Usually they don't. So I'm assuming FS Dream Team does need to release some sort of update to get that working. Alright, destination data time, everybody. Let's see, 29er.88. .35 degrees on the temperature, 35 Celsius, nice and warm. That's what, about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and 70 at 8 knots. Alright, we are coming up on top of descent any moment here. I got an interview October 19th for a ramp agent job at Southwest. Nice geek, I hope you get it, my friend. Good luck and best of luck to you, my dude. Alright, let's go ahead and start preparing for descent here. We got to get this down. Initially, we're going to go down to... Oops, wrong way. Initially, we're going to go down to 5,000. We'll click that in. There we go, and then we're going to descend at 1,600 feet per minute. Get that in, and our speed we are going to manage on our own, and we will keep that at 240. So descent has started, everybody. Where am I from? From Qatar? No, I am from the United States, my friend. You're from the hospital? Technically, everybody might be.
Gentlemen, as we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now will be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Alright, just turn down the music so we can hear the captain speaking to us here. Morning, Mom. Thank you for joining. Love you. Hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. We've just started our descent going into Doha in Qatar. How to start descending? So I don't believe VNAV works yet. Every single time I need to descend, it's just simply plugging in the altitude you'd like to go to, and then your descent rate in the vertical speed here. And the one thing about an Airbus is it's not like a Boeing, so there's no engage buttons. Pretty much all Airbuses in the A320 series, and I'm pretty sure even in the pretty much any Airbus after the A300, the autopilot, the way it works is you have to enter everything by either pushing forward. For instance, if I were to push forward right now on this, it would go into managed descent mode. So the airplane would do whatever it would have to do to keep the speed that I have selected here. So it would give me a descent rate based on the speed that I have selected. But if you wanted to ignore that, you would pull down on it, which pulls out. You see how it's pulling out like that? And then you do the same thing with vertical speed, is you'd pull the vertical speed button out. And that's the same thing with all of this when you're going heading. If I were to enter in a heading here, like this, right? And then pull out on that, the airplane will follow it and then go into heading hold mode. So, yeah. But if we push forward on it, we will stay in LNAV. Nice message, Michael. Very professional. Cabin arrival message. If only that was me. You know, I was like thinking about getting a sound mixer so I can actually make cabin announcements and make my voice actually sound like I'm speaking through a microphone. Heading to John's Pass at St. Petersburg. Nice, Mom. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. It is cold. It was 48 degrees here this morning, Fahrenheit, when I woke up, and all the trees are already turning. We have a big tree right out our bedroom window. It's all yellow already. How to know what your vertical speed? Generally, a good vertical speed for descent is probably like between 1,500 to 2,000 feet per minute. I mean, it all depends on how far away you are from the airport. My recommended in the vertical speed I always use is minus 1,600 feet per minute. And that's just something I've gotten used to over time. And then also the FlyByWire has this handy dandy little top of descent calculator here, where you sync your current altitude, put your target altitude in, and then your vertical speed. But it's just not vertical speed. You can put in angle, you can put in a whole bunch of other information here, and it will give you, so you start your descent about 119. It's updating now, but we had 161 in there, and we started at like 163. So we started about 2 minutes early. Could use PAC-X for talking to passengers? Really? I haven't heard of it. Is it like obviously it's an app that installs on the computer, but does it sync right to my microphone here, and will you guys be able to hear it? Like on stream? It's already 80 degrees here with a feel like of 84. Nice. That sounds perfect. Unfortunately, we are stuck with the cold weather for now. Airplane is nice and quiet now. Have a look at it. It costs about 30 bucks. Yeah, I'll have a look at it for sure. I'll take a look. You know, it'll just be something to have fun with. If I could turn my mic into some kind of effect where we can have like that, not like static-y noise, but you know what I mean, like that, just that noise that like that their microphone makes in the cabin, for us to be able to joke around and make some funny cabin announcements and everything like that. Especially if we have a rough landing, I'll turn that effect on and make some fun out of it. I was researching stuff like that the other day, but I didn't really make it too far as the research is concerned. But descending nicely, just coming through 29,000 feet. Let's hope for a butter on this one, everybody. Let's hope for a butter. Or mayonnaise. Mayo. We haven't had a mayo in quite a while. What would you say? Would you say that mayo would be smoother than butter? I would guess it would depend on what temperature the butter's at, right? Room temperature butter, you can do pretty much about anything with. You can grease a squeaky door hinge with room temperature butter. But then I guess you could do the same thing with mayonnaise because it's all oil. Everybody, stomp that like button for me if you haven't done so already. Would greatly appreciate that. We're up to 12 likes so far. goal by the end of this stream is 20. And if you are new here and you are enjoying what you are seeing, you'd be doing me a huge favor by simply going over to that subscribe button and giving it a tap, giving it a click, using your mind to engage it, whatever you need to do to hit it, and turning on notifications for my channel so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. We all in the chat would greatly appreciate that. We are all growing in this channel together as a community, and the rate of which we are going is absolutely incredible. So thank you so much to everybody again for your continued support. Next goal is 750. I would like to hit 750 probably by around Thanksgiving time, so that's about a month away, right? And if you aren't from America and not familiar with what Thanksgiving is, it's just basically a big get-together for family members where we are all thankful for everything that we have, thankful for each other, thankful for the food that we have, life in general. I believe it's the third Thursday in November. So I'd like to be at 750 by then, but we'll see. I believe getting 100 subscribers in a month is pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, we've gained over 100 in a week before, so I don't see why we can't get back on track with that. .91 nautical miles to go. Hoop squat. This is probably going to be the last song, everybody. Usually below 18,000 is when we cut the music off. How's my stream quality? I have excellent connection. Yep, everything seems to be good for me. Is it better now, Geek? I didn't experience any stutters. Normally, Streamlabs will tell you. It'll give you an alert if there's been any skips or anything like that, and I didn't get anything. So, could just be YouTube itself, being YouTube. Probably your end, you're in a bad spot? Got it. Alright, everybody. That is the last song for this leg. We will fire the tunes back up again once we depart for our second leg. Only 2 legs today, everybody. Nice and short today. Have some football games I want to watch. Speaking of which, I have to check my fantasy football lineup. Cannot forget to do that. Get the sim volume back up a little bit. Yes, you cannot forget to check your fantasy football lineup. I've done that many a times. Many a times you forget to check your lineup, and then you can't change it once the games have already started, and if somebody's hurt. Tennessee beat Alabama. Yeah, I haven't seen the coverage on that yet, but I heard it was going to be a hell of a game. So, it's going to be a close game with who I'm playing today. But, this is my lineup. Quarterback, Tom Brady. Wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. Second wide receiver, what's his name? Marquise Brown with Arizona. Running back 1, Austin Eckler. Running back 2, A.J. Dillon. My tight end is Gerald Everett with LA, with the Chargers. My flex is Donovan Peoples-Jones. My kicker is Evan McPherson with Cincinnati. My defense is Green Bay. So I have quite a stacked team here. Quite a stacked team. And my current record in fantasy is 3-2, and I am in 7th place out of 14. So depending on how today goes, if all 5 people in front of me lose, then I'll get bumped up a few places, so hopefully I'll make it to the playoffs. I made it to the playoffs last year, but got eliminated in the first round. We had a terribly rough start to the season. Last year was my first fantasy season. Didn't really know what I was doing, didn't really understand the waiver wire and trading, and, you know, I made a lot of big mistakes in the draft. I drafted wide receivers first for whatever reason, and it really screwed me when it came to running back, and yeah. It was a learning experience, but I traded, made a few trades with some people, added a few people off IR, and eventually I made a pretty okay team, and then ended up making the playoffs. And making the playoffs, I clinched the last spot and got in, but I got absolutely destroyed in the first round of the playoffs. So. Crimson Tide and Vols game was nuts. I didn't watch it. We were just talking about that, Geek and I. Didn't have a chance to watch it. I'm not a really big college football guy. I mean, I hear the coverage about it just because I listen to the Pat McAfee show, and I watch a lot of sports channels, like Skip and Shannon and you know, all the sports talk, so I hear a lot about those games, but I don't ever really have a chance to watch them. I'm in a league with 4 and 10 people. I'm 3-2 in the 4-person and 5-0 in the 10. Nice. Yeah, I'm 3-2 in my league right now. We have 14 people in ours. I'm 3-2 in 7th place. Someone's undefeated right now, 5-0. Like you said, he's in the top spot. And I think he's just getting lucky because his lineup isn't really that great. I think he just has a super easy goddamn schedule. But yeah, I'm hoping for good stuff here towards the end of our season. I made the playoffs last year, like I said, but got absolutely stomped in the first round. Like, it wasn't even a contest. There wasn't even a chance for me to win that one. But you know who did end up winning? My girlfriend and I are in the same league, and she won last year. She's won it twice. She's the only 2-time champion in our league. The funniest part is how the goalpost ended up in a river after the... What? How'd that happen? Alright, below 10,000 everybody. Landing lights coming on. SF Simulations, hello my friend. You gotta love going at a 45-degree angle across the British Isles. Winds currently, yeah. Yeah, we were flying in the East Coast, north up the East Coast recently. But not like super recently, but it was recently. And yeah, we had winds that were like 113, same thing, like 110. In a 747, and our 747 was all over the place. She was a squirrely bird on that one. Okay, let's slow our descent rate down here just a little bit. Get this down to 2,500. I'm pretty sure we can just manage the rest of our descent on our own. Okay. Get a look at our approach here. Landing speed 123, approach speed 128. Okay. What do you think, guys? We gonna get some guesses on the landing rate today? Anybody care to make an educated guess as to how we're gonna do? Are we gonna get the Batar, or are we gonna get the Slam Jam? Alright, we only have about 28 nautical miles to go. Just about to pass below 4,500 feet. On our way down to 2,500. I'm going to start slowing the airplane down as well. We want 220 knots. Let's hope for greatness here, everybody. Hope for greatness. We'll sip on our coffee just to be safe. There we go. Okay. Here's to hoping we get the smooth butter here, everybody. The smooth butter. And here comes 2,500 feet. Butter this, you're actually out of butter and need some? I'll try. Alright, there's 2,500 feet. Let's get approach mode on now. So we can get established. Get flaps to 1 as well. Speed down to 200. Alright, replay tool. Recording has started. Slow the airplane down some more. Let's get down to 180. There's our runway out there. Flaps 2. Flap 3.
2,500.
Prepare the noodles for landing? Yes. Make sure your noodles are safely stowed. Gear coming down. Flaps full.
Please prepare for landing.
Spoilers armed. Auto brakes medium. Approach speed 130. Why can't we zoom in and out? Man. We could end up in the water? Maybe. We have a 10 knot crosswind coming in from 51 degrees, so off our left. You know the drill though, at 1,000 feet my control, and we'll get her in.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20. Retard. Retard.
Whoa, baby. Alright. Welcome to Doha, everybody. Smooth like butter. Thanks, Ray. What was our landing rate there? I didn't get a chance to see it. Alright. Lovely. Minus 114. Volanta says 108. Okay, cool. Ooh, why do we always come to a complete stop there? Sometimes. Sometimes the airplane will just come to a complete stop if you hold the brakes in too long. I don't know. But anyways, welcome. Welcome to Doha. Let's see where GSX wants us to go here. I really don't care where we go. Just select one for me. We're not obviously going to go to a heavy. Okay, well, they're all heavies, I guess. Because none of the mediums are available. Alright, well, I guess we're going to a heavy gate. Gonna have to request the follow me car because I have no idea where we are going. But I imagine it's gonna be this way. About to now be at 112, direct crosswinds. Wow. Awesome landing. Thanks, Geek. Appreciate that, my friend. Where's the follow me car? Follow me car, time of arrival, 1 minute and 57 seconds. Why doesn't it just pop up in front of you, man? That's so irritating. Why can't it just pop up in front of you and say, hey, follow me? Why do we gotta wait for him to come find us? Did I flare? I believe so. He was telling us retard, so I mean, we also didn't get the 5 call out either. Like I said, we're just gonna pick any spot over here because I'm not waiting 1 minute and 10 seconds for that follow me car to show up and tell us where to go. Because at this point, who the hell knows? Hey, there he is. Oh. Where are you taking us? You want us to go this way? Maybe not. Where? Okay, follow me, car. We'll follow you, and let's see where we're gonna go. Dude, what? Where are we going? Dude, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We shouldn't have even done the follow me car. We just should have picked our own spot. I don't get why Hamad and Doha are next to each other. It's so confusing. Yeah. So the first time I remember trying to choose where to go in Qatar, I got the two of them confused for sure. Bills defense projected 3.8. Really? Playing KC? I'm sure Travis Kelce's going to get his 800 passing yards this game and his 16 touchdowns. Qatar 777? Oh my gosh! Thank God it's a cargo plane. Alright. We're just gonna follow the follow me car. Who knows where the hell this guy's bringing us? He's not even bringing us on, he's not even taking us on marked taxiways right now. I personally think the Bills are going to take KC, to be completely honest with you. What's the one way you beat KC? Rush Patrick Mahomes. I mean, yeah, he can run and throw, he can escape the pocket, he can get all that done, but Look what happened in Super Bowl 55. Pressure him. Cover all of his targets, play man-to-man, no zone. And you got the Chiefs. But you need to have a good defense to do that. Like pilot of the plane's a chiropractor? I guess so. Where is this follow me car taking us? I mean, all the airplanes at the terminal were over there, my guy. Why are we going all the way over here? It's a Qatar 787 right there. He doesn't need a follow me car. I kind of wish that GSX kind of had something similar to like what Microsoft Flight Simulator has, with the blue lines on the ground that you can follow. And now we're going to the right over here. Where are we going? Watch GSX just be broken and this dude's just taking us on a scenic tour of Hamad. He's going to the FAA office, yep. I'm not even getting a phone number. We're just going right to the main office here at the airport. Oh, guess we're coming over here. Oh my gosh, hello. This airplane just popped up out of nowhere. Qatar Airways 777. Theme Park God, hello my friend, welcome. APU available? I know, I'm aware. Game, thank you. I would check fuel on board and souls in case he takes the plane. Well, we have 6,080 pounds of fuel left. You now have 4 destinations where we'll do plan spotting this year. Nice. Don't do it at my local airport. You only see an airplane come in and out of here about every 40 minutes or so. If he takes us to a spot that already has a plane sitting from FSLTL, I will be annoyed. Okay, looks like we are taking this spot right here. Alright, there is our marshaller. Alright. Thanks, bud. Lovely. Finally, we're here. You hate that gate bug? Oh, I know, so do I, man. Not bad with the other Qatars? Yeah, it's nice, huh? Alright, let's go ahead. Cut our engines? I know, guy, chill. We are doing replay mode. You can wait a few extra moments. Now that we just taxied for about an hour and a half. Alright. Ooh, boy, okay. Alright, this view first. Not sure what our ailerons are doing there, but that's interesting. Same thing on the other side, or? And welcome, Maeve, by the way. Welcome. You really need to learn how to land. My landings are like a stone, so I just fall to the ground. That's all about throttle control, my friend. That's one thing that I learned. What mod is that, so you can see how good a landing was? That's just part of FlyLiveStudios, my man. We do have another one, which is called LRM, which is Landing Rate Monitor, but it's not working for us right now. Hasn't worked for the past couple days. Not sure why. And we'll get one more from the outside. Like I said, the airplane's going to be silent out here just because of the way Sky Dolly works. It shuts the A320 down for whatever reason. Got a little swirly just after touchdown there, but no big deal. Oh, now there go our spoilers. This is Sky Dolly, man. Okay. Let's get us back to the gate here. Head back inside because according to our airplane we are already shut down. We're probably going to have to reset our parking. Oh, parking brake is already on. Cool. APU should be running, so let's get APU bleed on. We'll get our beacons off, and we will shut down. Let's see if we will get working jetways or not. And no, we will not. We will not get working jetways. But anyways, welcome everybody to Doha. Hope you had an excellent journey with me on that first leg. And remember folks, we have one more to go, so don't go anywhere. We're heading to Abu Dhabi next, everybody. Abu Dhabi. So bear with me just a few moments while we go ahead and get everything reset here with the simulator, and I will be right back with you. Give me about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, anybody. More Airbus action to come. I'll be right back. Alright everybody, we have returned. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are going to Abu Dhabi next, everybody. About 43 minutes on this next flight. GSX is not working for us now today. I'm trying to pull up the GSX menu, we just get a little boom noise and nothing loads. So, no idea what the deal is, but we at least got the jetway connected using the Pushback mod that I have there. So we're just going to move forward, going on to Abu Dhabi next. Volanta has been updated with our next flight. So feel along to follow along on Volanta, and let's get on out of here, everybody. The airplane is in turnaround state, so there's not much that we need to do on the inside to get prepared for departure. So without further ado, let's jump inside and let's start programming the McDo here. So coming over here to init, we'll hit init request. That's going to get our flight plan in. We're cruising at flight level 330. Give me a hello, my friend. Welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Let's get our winds in as well. Awesome. Come back to init. Let's get our weights and balances all set to go. Our zero fuel weight is 129.8, and our zero fuel weight CG is 24.7. 129.8, 24.7. Alright, and our block fuel is, check the OFP, 10.2. Let that do its thing. Foot is back. Welcome. Northwest Ireland has clouds at 30,000 feet in a 73 knot direct crosswind. Wow. It's pretty nuts. Pretty crazy. Alright, that's looking good. Let's get our flight plan all set now. Let's see exactly where we are going. We'll actually use the OFP for this one so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Routing 16 left out of Doha via the Namla 2M. 16 left. Navla 2M. Oh, there it is. Alright. Insert that in. Lovely. Let's get our arrival into Abu Dhabi all set up. Looks like we are going in on 3-1 left. Runway 3-1 left. There it is. What's our arrival? The Ukili 2J. There it is. Awesome. Insert that in. Beautiful. Let's take a look at our flight plan here. Let's just scroll through and make sure there's no discontinuities. There's one. We will clear that out. And there's another one. Okay. Awesome. One thing I do want to check very quickly before we go any farther is, are my thrust levers aligned properly? That's climb. That's flex. That's takeoff, go around. Okay. Because the past few times we've taken off is we keep getting a master caution saying that our thrusters are in go around and not takeoff. And I'm thinking that's why our auto throttle isn't engaging and why we're not following VNAV and LNAV after I initiate the autopilot. Because for whatever reason it's telling me that I've gone that far when I haven't. So we'll see. We will have to take a look. Alright, let's switch this over to plan. Put our constraints on. Let's just cycle through each and every single one of these and just make sure that it's all looking straight. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright, lovely. I am happy with that. We are only about a 48-minute flight on this one, folks. Let's get our APU started now. We'll get our seatbelt signs on as well. And because GSX isn't going to be working for us, we are going to have to use this old handy pushback tool here, which means we're not going to get the simulated GSX pushback, but that's okay. We don't exactly need it. Hold on, I gotta get rid of that. We haven't used the Ambitious Pilot's pushback tool in quite a long time. Quite a long time. Let's have a look here. See where we need to push. This is another big airport, so I'm expecting that we are probably going to have to taxi for quite a while. 16 left is our departure runway, yep, which is all the way the bleep out there. Okay, so we need to push back out into our left, and we can actually plan this pushback correctly, unlike GSX, which is the last pushback that they put us on, which is absolutely ridiculous. There we go. That's entered in. APU sounds like it has come to life, which it has. We can get external power off now. Get our APU bleed on as well. Get our fuel pumps on. Get our beacons on, and we are ready to go.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Oops. No, we aren't ready to go, because we have to do this, actually. Now we are good. Now we're all set. And then get our cruising altitude of 33,000 set. Alright, we are ready to go. Let's ask. Press pushback. Release parking brake. Hold. Alright, away we go. Engine number 2 coming up, everybody.
Seatbelt, insert the flat metal edge into the buckle and pull on the strap to tight. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have it visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the crew, tear open the pouch, remove the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Secure the buckle and pull the strap tight. As you exit the aircraft, deflate the vest by pulling down firmly on the red tab or blowing into the tubes on both sides. A locator light on the shoulder will turn on automatically in water, and remember, never inflate your vest inside the aircraft. This Airbus A320 has 8 emergency exits, 2 doors in the front, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a raft. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the aisles, helping find the exit. Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit, and remember, it may be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, pull the elastic bands around your head, and tighten using the straps on both sides. Even though the bag may not inflate, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. We'll be passing through the cabin to make sure we are ready for departure. You can help us by making sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed, and all carrying items are put away. If you have any questions about the safety features of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask. Smoking, food, use electronic cigarettes is never allowed on any flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors and aircraft restrooms is a federal offense and could result in a fine. For your convenience, this aircraft has 3 restrooms, 1 in the front of the cabin and 2 in the back, and each is equipped with an changing table. We'll be adjusting the main cabin lights for departure. If you need it, there's a reading light above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this experience.
Alright, lovely. I hope you guys enjoyed the cabin announcements that you just heard there, courtesy of FlyByWire. I always think that's really cool how we can hear that. Always do enjoy that indeed. Okay.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Go up to the overhead, get our APU bleed off. Taxi lights will come on. APU master start switch will come off. Looking good there. Let's get our flight control surfaces tested here. We have full left aileron. Full right aileron. Rear elevator. Forward elevator. Right rudder. Left rudder. Looking good there. Okay. Let's back over to engine. Let's come over to our wing view. Let's get flaps to position 1. Alright, flaps to 1, and we are all set to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to release our parking brake, and there we are, rolling. Probably going to be following that 777 in front of us there. Hopefully he's going to the correct runway. We're going to 60 left. This is a big airport, everybody. A lot of flat and open land, so it's going to take us a little bit to get there. So bear with us while we get taxied to the runway. Alright, taxi checklists, auto brake, maximum, cabin, check, spoilers, armed, flaps set to takeoff, which they are, takeoff config, check, check, and normal. Okay, lovely. Well, I hope everybody is having a fantastic Sunday. I thank all of you for coming and hanging out with me today. Really appreciate every single one of you. Where'd that 777 go? Oh, he's going that way, apparently. Not sure where he's going, but... Goodbye, 777. I was kind of hoping that we were going to have to wait in line behind him, but I guess not. Not today. Always hanging out like a hare in a biscuit? Oh, yeah. Lurking. Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone for my fantasy football. Okay. It's just people adding and dropping players. Say, somebody had to drop Cordero Patterson, the Atlanta running back. He's on injured reserve. Somebody had to drop him, and I picked him up. Even though he's on IR, I have a feeling my running backs will stay healthy. So he's on my bench. He's on my bench. They're expecting him to come back in week 9, and I'll be more than happy to have Mr. Patterson back and have him sitting on my bench while he heals up. It's one thing I take advantage of is people needing to adjust their lineups and taking their players. I'll be more than happy to do that. And somebody actually made a good trade with me. I forget what wide receiver they took from me. I think it may have been Detroit's wide receiver, or did they take one of my running backs, one of my backup running backs, I forget. But that's how I ended up getting Marquise Brown with Arizona. And he's been treating me pretty well. I actually started the season off 0-2, and I've won 3 in a row to go to 3-2. Am I a hockey fan? Playoff hockey mainly. I hate to be that guy, but playoff hockey, yes. I'm not a big regular season watcher, I will admit. But yeah, I'm a Bruins fan, of course. I'm from the New England area. I think baseball is the only sport I don't get into at all, even during the playoffs. I'm not a baseball fan at all. It's just very boring to me. Hope that doesn't shock anybody. Baseball is just a boring. I'm a Rangers fan, but my dad is an Islander fan, so he always has the games on. Nice. Anybody watch professional pool? I do not. I mean, I've seen it, and it's pretty crazy. You know, one thing I watched was professional darts. I mean, I don't watch it often, but I was, tuning across the TV guide and came across professional darts one day and watched that for a couple of minutes. That gets intense. That can get pretty intense, professional darts. We made it to 650 subs, everybody. Only 100 more to go until 750. The big 750. Alright, we're taking this next right-hand turn up here. This is our departure runway. Alright, everybody enjoy the departure. Turn and burn, oh yeah. Bamburn, hello. How much fuel is on board for this? Like 10,000 pounds. Throttle's coming up to 40%. And into flex. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. They want us to bring the levers into climb already? Okay.
Traffic. Traffic. Descent. Crossing descent.
Oh, jeez. Probably that other 777. Alright.
Climb now.
Oh, jeez. FSLTL messing us all up.
Clear of conflict.
Clear conflict, thanks. Alright, let's get autopilot on now. Why are we only stuck at a... Like, what is going on here? Something's been going on with this, with our autopilot recently. And I think it might have something to do with this right here. Because for whatever reason, the airplane is just hell-bent. Yeah, no, we can't... There we go. For whatever reason, we keep getting off of managed mode and into selected mode, and I don't know why. That keeps happening after every departure. There we go. Now the airplane's climbing and doing what it needs to do. I just don't understand why we're having this many struggles here. I know we have an altitude constraint. We have more traffic off to our right, but he's above us. Or 2,000 feet below us. According to... maybe... oh yeah, there he is. My goodness. Flaps clean. Ground spoilers, unarm those. Alright, now we seem to be doing good, all on a good track. Just so weird how we are having that problem with the autopilot now. Maybe I need to update the fly-by-wire. I mean, when you have the developmental version, there's an update like every 3 days. So I'll have to check the installer after this leg. Finally climbing nicely, above 7,500 feet now. Airplane is doing exactly what it wants us to do. Or what we want it to do, rather. And not what it wants us to do. What we want it to do. Okay, above 10,000. Let's get our landing lights off. and up we go in speed as well. Remember, this leg isn't long at all. I'm not sure why it's having us go up to 33,000. It seems like we're not even going to make it up that high by the time we have to start descending, so we'll see. Not a very long flight here at all today, folks, for the second leg. $35,000 for cruise? Nope, 33. Never mind. Ah, I see. You didn't get that message off of there before I saw it, my friend. Ryan, hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. But, yeah, I don't even think we're gonna make it to cruising altitude. There's no way. Not with only 212 nautical miles left to go. Like, we think that we're gonna make it to 330 by the time we get here? That's... nah. I don't think that's... I don't think that that's gonna be working out well for us at all. So I'm not sure if anybody's noticed, but I've been uploading videos playing a game called U-Boat. And I have some unfortunate news. They actually patched the game. They put a patch on the game. And ever since the most recent patch that came out, which was yesterday, I went to go record another episode, and my game file is all messed up and corrupted now. And I'm thinking that's because they patched the game and a lot of the mods that I played with aren't supported or went out of date when I tried to play, and some of the mods aren't supported at all anymore. So unfortunately, when you save the game with those mods on, it kind of messes everything up when they're not supported anymore. So that game save file is now corrupted, so I'm gonna have to restart and do a new patrol or a new U-boat. However, that's not exactly a bad thing, because one thing that I am happy that they did is they made it possible for you to start now in 1939, September 1939, so before the war even started. So that's kind of what I like about it. You'll be patrolling in the North Sea in between France, England, and Germany through the English Channel before the war starts. So that's kind of one thing that I'm going to enjoy about it, but we are going to have to restart. It's kind of annoying because we were on a roll too in our first 2 episodes. We had a lot of tonnage added up as far as sinking the vessels go, but now looks like we're going to have to restart. 190 nautical miles to go on this one, everybody. Let's get some good drone shots of the airplane. Oh my. Something glitched with my SimBrief flight plan, and now I'm going 2,176 nautical miles in between waypoints. Oh boy. You know the 4th of July is about the British? How so? I mean, I guess technically, yeah, it could be both about the British and the Americans, depending on how you look at it. Oh god, we're getting that error now where, we're getting that error again where Navigraph can't connect to the simulator. That is annoying. But we shouldn't need it. Mandatory 2,000 feet at 1,600 feet per minute, 126 nautical miles away. We will start descending. So, I mean, we'll barely make it to our cruising altitude. Gabriel, hello, my friend, welcome. 13 colonies claimed their independence from the British on July 4th, 1776. Yep. So it's called Independence Day. In order to run SimLink, you need to sign into your Navigraph account. Okay. The Navigraph SimLink plugin is updated to the simulators below. Flight Simulator X Steam Edition. What? Flight Simulator X Steam Edition? Game, are you alright? Or Navigraph, are you alright? I just got a message that's like connected to Microsoft Flight Simulator Steam Edition. I do not own Microsoft Flight. Well, I own it, but it's not installed on this computer. The heck? Alright, whatever. Weird. Weird, but I'm not going to ask any questions. 152 nautical miles to go. This will give me just a moment to use the bathroom, everybody. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom just before we start our descent here. So bear with me just a few moments, please. Alright, I have returned. Looks like we are at our cruising altitude now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the flight deck and captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight.
We just reached our cruising altitude, of which we already need to start descending. So, downward we go.
One more reminder to see.
Already need to start descending. It's too funny. Too funny indeed. Oops. Destination data already. 2988 and 32.
Begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for right.
Alright. Well, that was probably the fastest cruising we've ever had, or fastest cruise we've ever performed. Literally, we got up to 33,000 feet, cruised for maybe about 4 miles, and then immediately had to start coming back down. 'Member everybody, tomorrow is Maddog Monday. We will be in the MD-80 Hawaiian Airlines for some island hopping. I think there's 4 or 3 legs tomorrow, I'm not sure, but they're all relatively short, all about 35 minutes apiece. $105 nautical miles to go. Open up our speed brakes a little bit to help slow us down for our descent. You didn't make cruise? Yeah, no, we didn't. We actually started descending a little bit late. Hence why we need to slow down, and we're adding a little extra couple 100 feet per minute to our descent rate. Normally we'll descend at 1600, we're descending at 2000 right now, and we are trying to get down to 250 knots already up here, and we're just about to make that just so we can descend on time. Oh no, what kind of airplane Simbrief thought we were flying and why it had us do that ridiculous cruising altitude for such a short flight. But hey, it is what it is. Because that's already our airport coming right up in front of us, about 25 nautical miles away down below. I mean, I doubt that we're going to be able to make it out if we try to have a look. Yeah, no, we can't see any of what that is. None of that's even come close to being rendered in yet. And now I can't zoom. Oh, there we go. That's a bug with FSRealistic, and you know, it's kind of sad that they haven't fixed that yet. How have they not fixed that zoom in and out bug there? It's whenever the airplane's going through turbulence like this and shuddering, the zoom effect stops working. So if you've zoomed in, while that effect is going on, it doesn't allow you to zoom back out until the effect has ended. Which is a little bit irritating. We kind of figured that that would be a simple bug to fix, right? I mean, at least I think so. But we're doing well with our descent now. We're about right on track with where we need to be. Like I said, we had to start descending so soon, and of course I had to use the restroom. Had to go get the morning coffee out of me. And that kind of caused us to miss the start of the top of our descent by about 10 nautical miles or so. But we are making up for it here, and we should be plenty fine to continue at the descent rate that we're going now to make it to Abu Dhabi without any issues. We had a minus 107 on the last touchdown in Doha. Let's see if we can make it even smoother and make it even better on this next one. I sure hope so that way Geek doesn't spill his noodles. You know, I wonder what the record is for the world's longest noodle. And I have to be careful. I have to be careful while typing that into Google here. World's longest noodle. Pasta. There we go. World's longest noodle pasta. The longest strand of pasta, of course. This is coming right from GuinnessBookOfWorldRecords.com. The world's longest strand of pasta measured 12,388 feet 5 inches and was achieved by Lawson Incorporated in Japan. My goodness. They successfully cooked a single strip. 3,776 meters. 12,000 feet. So essentially, in an airplane or a helicopter, if you were going to go up to 12,000 feet AGL and dangle that noodle out the window from 12,000 feet, you can hold on to it together. That is absolutely ridiculous. 12,000 feet. That's more than 2 miles. And first off, how did they stretch that noodle all the way out? And imagine if it broke. What other amazing world record do you think exists for food? I mean, the world's longest noodle is pretty impressive at over 12,000 feet. I mean, that's just... how can you even beat that? Found out what was wrong. Salty 777 just deleted the waypoints from my flight plan, and then I reloaded the flight plan. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds like a very salty thing for the salty to do. Like I said, I can't wait just for us to get some more airplanes in the simulator, you guys, just to give us a more variety of content and airplanes to fly as well, you know what I mean? And it's, I feel like we fly the same airplanes over and over again, but at the same time, do we really have a choice? I mean, we really don't have too many other options out there, other than the Phoenix, the BAE, and the CRJ. But we'll be switching up the content very shortly. We're going to have a few things planned for next weekend that don't necessarily involve big airliners like this. So keep a lookout for those. Those will be scheduled probably by the end of this afternoon or this evening for next week. out of standard mode. Our airport is on our right-hand side. Let's see if we can make it out. Yep, there it is. Right there as we pass over. Very cool. Now this looks incredibly detailed up here as far as the ground textures go. Unlike when we were flying in China the other day, they just... I'm not sure, it probably has something to do with the fact that they don't really release satellite imagery or something, or Microsoft didn't have permission to use it. I don't know, but it was lacking. You're going direct to your arrival? Yeah, that's usually the easiest thing you can do. Or direct to the approach is sometimes what I'll do as well. Just direct arrival, plug in the approach again, and hope that it takes. But as I've said a few times already, I think our days with the salty 777 are over. Celeste, hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. We need a freeware 777, I know. I don't think anybody's working on one though. I don't think there's any open source freeware 777s in the works or anything like that, sadly. Hello 10,000. Sadly, I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that. You know, I think really we're gonna be waiting for the PMDG until we get a proper 777. And 7.6, yeah, I mean, Bluebird Simulations just released more information about their 7.5 and gave us an update in regards to it, but I know of a private one, but it hasn't worked on it since March. Oh boy. And that's what happens too, you know, a lot of developers, and you know, I can't speak for it because I've never developed an airplane before, so I mean, I can't really talk or give opinions in much of any form when it comes to that. So I know it's a lot of work, and I know those guys put in a lot of time and effort when it comes to working on the airplanes, especially, you know, the guys over at FlyByWire as well. You know, I attempted to reach out to them and ask them if I could somehow get early access to the A380, but I do know that they are not allowing the streamers that do have access to it already, like not already, but the ones that are going to have access to it are not going to be allowed to stream with it at all whatsoever. So they're not going to be able to show it off at all, which is completely understandable. They want to keep it hush-hush. But no one got back to me from FlyByWire in regards to, you know, how to get access to it. I messaged several people on Discord, and nobody said anything. Nobody got back to me. I'm not sure if there's a way that I can get a hold of somebody else. Maybe I'll go on Reddit. Maybe I'll go on Reddit and throw my information out there and just say, hey, you know, I'm really interested into getting my hands on it and talking about it, and, you know, I don't really have a big audience, you know, I have a relatively small audience, but the audience that I do have, we're all really excited for the A380, and, you know, I kind of tried to explain that to them, but, you know, if they don't want to give me a shot with it, then they don't want to give me a shot with it, it's fine. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. We've been waiting patiently enough for it as it is, so, you know, I'm not going to be too worried or too upset if they don't get a hold of me. Alright, we got to be down to 210. Alright, perfect. We managed our descent perfectly fine and helped ourselves out because we got to be at 5,000 feet over here. And then down to 4,000, so let's just keep going. We got to be down to 2,000 by the time we make our right-hand turn here. We got to be to 210 knots as well by the time we reach AA 524, which is right here. So we're about to make that. We are losing speed more and more as we start to approach that waypoint, and we got to be at 5,000. So it looks like we are just barely going to make both of those, both the altitude and the speed constraint, which is perfect. I always love when I time that out perfectly, especially when you have to do it in a selected mode. Look at that, huh? Look at how pretty that looks. 4,000 here. $4,000 is our next altitude at 210 knots, which we are already at, so perfect. Let's really hope for the butter here, everybody. Really hope for the butter. Oh boy, Captain Canada's stream has started. Don't think we're going to be getting anybody else floating in here for the rest of the afternoon. That is the man right there. The man. The top dog of flight simulator streamers is Captain Canada, at least in my opinion. Absolutely wonderful guy. Wonderful guy for sure. We gotta get down to 3,000 now, still keeping the speed at 210 knots. Right down to 3,000 we go. Bring the speed back down to 2,000. If someone can't find work, it's on them. I just filled out for a local truck driving job on the weekends. Nice. Approach mode on. Just the autopilot letting me know we're getting a little bit slow. That's okay.
$2,500.
It's almost crazy how bad people are needing workers. I know, man, it's absolutely nuts. It's just people don't want to work anymore. The whole COVID-19 thing just changed America entirely. Changed everything. Like, not only did it change the way we live, it changed the way we work, it changed the way people hire employees, it changed the way that companies treat employees, and that's coming from experience. You know, it made people very, very lazy with the whole working from home thing, and that's why I'm looking for a new job, man. That's... COVID-19 killed a lot of companies that had a really good culture. And I've heard that from, you know, I've heard that from a lot of people that work for a lot of really big organizations that have been with these organizations for many years. And they're all saying the same thing. You know, it's just absolutely crazy how much COVID really affected everything in our lives, right? Alright, SkyDolly replay tool. Hit the record button. And let's get the butter, everybody. Flaps 2. Approach speed is 131. Flaps 3. Gear down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Flaps full. All right, everybody. Let's get it. You know the drill, 1,000 feet, my control.
$1,000.
Little gusty, 14 knot crosswind. Requiring a little bit of rudder control here.
$500. $400. $300.
A little all over the place on this one.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
No, that's how you land an aircraft.
Minus 184? No way. No way that was minus 184. I refuse to believe that. We gotta figure out how to get the LRM working again. Wonder what Volanta said for that one. But you know the drill, everybody. We're not going to be taxiing to the gate or anything like that. We will be just pulling off the runway here and holding at a taxiway and initiating the replay, and that's gonna swan song us off, everyone. That was an everyday landing, very professional. Oh, yeah. Minus 184 though. Let's stop up here. Stop up here and then let's check Volanta, what Volanta has to say about that. Alright, stop there. Now let's see what Volanta is saying. And the flight. Yes. Flights. Minus 92. Yeah, thought so. Minus 92, according to Volanta on that last one. Not minus 184, according to FlyLive. That's just ridiculous. Like minus 184. Get out of here. Get out of here. Greasing those buns today? Oh yeah. A couple of good ones. Couple of good ones for sure. There we go, minus 94. Now we're talking landing rate monitor.
Yep, doors 5 to start.
The doors verified.
That's what we're talking about, landing rate monitor. I mean, well, FlyLiveStudios at least. Alright, let's get another view of that. two very nice landings today. I think, what was the first one? Minus 107. We had minus 97 on this one. So, minus 92. My bad. Minus 92. So, very happy with today's results, everybody. Two butters, I would say. Alright, two more views, everybody. We'll get one from the outside and then one from the flight deck, and then that is going to do it. Get this one from outside. We can even go into the showcase camera. Right here. God. There we go. Moment of truth from the outside. Yep. All right. I'm happy with that. And we will get one more view from all the way out here, everybody. Well, thank you so much to everybody who joined me today. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the continued support that everybody continues to show me. This is going to be the last angle, and I will catch you all on the next one, which is tomorrow, everybody, 5:30. I think I have it scheduled for 5:30 Eastern. I might have to double check. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Let's remove that nearby traffic and just reset the traffic in general because of those airplanes on the runway out there. Looks like they are still there. Let me just shut off FSLTL in general to get those airplanes off the runway. And it doesn't look like they're going to be getting off the runway. It looks like they're just stuck there. That's probably an FSLTL issue. But anyways, it says 11 a.m. for tomorrow. Weird. I'll take a look. But alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy this last replay angle, and I will talk to all of you tomorrow. Take care now. Enjoy Sunday football, if that's what you guys are going to be watching. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Take care now.
1000. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.